Subject General Science. Standard 7, Lesson number 1, The Living World Adaptations and Classification. Students, before this we learned adaptations in desert region and adaptations in aquatic region. Today we are going to learn adaptation in plants of snowy region. Can you tell in what way are sloping branches useful to plants in a snowy region? This is Deodar tree. It have cone-like structure. In snowy region, these plants are coniferous means cone-like structure that helps the plants in heavy snowfall. In the heavy snowfall, snow do not settle on the leaves and it easily fall down. Thus the plant protect from snow. Next one, adaptation in plants of forest region. A variety of plants, trees, shrubs and herbs are found in forest. These plants compete among themselves for sunlight. There are various type of plants in the forest. They have competition. Competition, which type of competition? To get the sunlight. Because there are many plants and all the plants do not get proper sunlight. And whenever they doing competition, they are growing to great height. See, hence trees grow tall to get sunlight and climbers and vines grow to great height with the support of trees. Spring-like tendrils on the stems of some climbers is an example of adaptation. So what is meaning of spring-like tendrils? See, this is a climber and the spring-like tendrils are present on the climber. That with the help of these tendrils, this plant hold to the branch of other tree and grow in a great height. So this is adaptation in the climbers. Adaptation in grassland plants. Diverse type of bushes and grasses are found in the grassland. That means different types of bushes and grasses are found in the grassland. Fibrous roots of grasses prevent soil erosion. Grasses in the equatorial region are very tall. Fibrous roots of grasses prevent soil erosion. That means, let us see what are the fibrous roots. Fibrous roots are present in the grass that are thread-like roots and they hold the soil and prevent the soil erosion. Animals like tiger, elephant and deer can remain hidden in these grasses. However, grasses in cold region are very short. Animals like rabbit are found in such grasses. Vast meadows are found in hilly areas as well as plains. See, equatorial region is hot region and grasses are very tall in the equatorial region. On other hand, the cold region grasses are very short. Animals like rabbit are found in such grasses. Vast meadows are found in hilly areas as well as plains. That means on hilly areas and plain areas there is meadows. There are meadows. Meadows means that's very short grasses and a empty land. The empty land with very short grass. Let us see this. Observe and discuss. Observe and note down the adaptations in plants of parts of plants like potato, groundnut, yam, water hyacinth, aloe, acacia, carrot, onion, beet, bitter gourd, grape, grapevine, etc. and other plants in your surroundings. So many type of plants are given here and we have to find out what are the adaptations inside them. Next point, adaptation for ingestion of food in plants. Most of the plants are anchored in the ground and they are autotrophic. Autotrophic means what? Autotrophic means they can prepare their own food. Which plants prepare their own food? Okay, but plants like dodder, cuscata are parasitic. Parasitic means depend on other plant for their food. They cannot prepare their own food. The plant body of dodder consists of yellow wire-like stem. Yellow wire-like stem. It is leafless. It do not have leaves. Okay, and cannot perform photosynthesis. They cannot perform photosynthesis. That means they cannot prepare the food also. Okay. However, it has hosterial sucking roots. It have sucking roots for absorbing nutrient from the host plant. These roots penetrate up to the conducting vessels of the host plants to absorb water and food. See, there are two plants. This one, this yellow like structure, thread like structure, that is a dodder or cuscata. Okay. And this is another plant. This dodder or cuscata absorb the food from the other plant. Student, do you know fungus that grow on the bread or chapati or bhakri? Fungi do not have chlorophyll and cannot perform photosynthesis. They obtain food from starchy foodstuff like bhakri and bread. They have root-like fibers for adaptation of food. Okay. Last year also you learnt the type of plants. See, one example is a Venus flytrap. Plants need nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium for growth. Plants that grow in soil which is deficient in nitrogen like Drosera, sundew, Venus flytrap, pitcher plant, etc. fulfill their needs for nitrogen by consuming insect. Adaptations are seen in these plants which serve to attract insect and hold them captive. See, these are insectivorous plants. These are insectivorous plants. They feed upon insect for obtaining nutrient from the insect. Then which are the nutrient obtained from the insect? That nutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium. Okay. See, this another one example of the insectivorous plant. This is the Drosera burmani. That plant attract the insect towards them and they absorb the nutrient from this insect. Venus flytrap, pitcher plant and Drosera burmani like examples of the insectivorous plants. Okay. Adaptations are seen in these plants which serve to attract insects and hold them captive. That means all these plants are provided with that type of adaptations. Okay. Remaining part of the lesson we will see next time.